It's Cannon back with another science video. Today we're going to look at 5 common insects and leaves in the wild you will find at this time of year. And we are going to be looking at a flower. We're going to take 3 parts of a flower and just be explaining what they do to help the flower. And I'm going to give a fun fact for each of the insects and leaves. Now for the first insect, we have the ant. And it looks like this ant is trying to steal my cat's cat food. They need to get food for their colony. For the fun fact about ants is there's a phobia called myrmecophobia, which has an inexplicit fear of ants. For our second insect, it will be the fearsome wasp. Now, I'm sure we've all been scared of wasps at least once in our life. They only sting when bothered. For the fun fact is that they easily get mistaken for dirt daubers. The third insect is the ladybug. Their size ranges from 0.8 millimeters to 18 millimeters. They are good because they eat plant-eating insects. The fun fact is that in Britain, they are known as the ladybird. The fourth insect will be the granddaddy longleg. There are over 6,650 species of granddaddy longleg. They can be 2 to 10 millimeters long. The fun fact is that they are the most venomous spider in the whole world, but they can't bite you. For our fifth and final insect, it will be the stink bug. They consume over 100 species of plants. The odor from a stink bug is due to trans-2-decennyl and trans-2-octenyl. The fun fact is that they were native to Asia and they got accidentally introduced to the United States. Now we move on to the 5 common leaves. The first leaf belongs to the pecan tree. We all know during the fall that they drop pecans, but now during the spring they seem to be blooming. In northern Mexico and southern United States, they produce half of the whole world's pecans. For the fun fact, they're considered North America's most valuable nut tree. Number 2 will be the poison oak leaf. Poison oak is actually primarily found on the western coast of the United States. It has 3 leaves. The fun fact is that if poison oak is burned and inhaled, the lungs will have rashes and it could lead to death. Number 3 is the pine needle. They are good for gardening because they trap in moisture. They attract some snakes. Fun fact is you can make pine needle syrup, which soothes the throat and calms coughings and helps prevent congestion. Number 4 is the willow oak leaf. They can be 2 to 8 inches long. They produce acorns you see the squirrels eat. The fun fact is that it can actually be used for furniture. The 5th and final leaf is the white cedar leaf. It is native to eastern Canada and the northern parts of the United States. The species was first described by Carl Linnaeus in 1753. The fun fact is that white cedar foliage is rich in vitamin C. Now it's time for the flower. Today I will be using the Tennessee state flower, or the iris. Where we have the purple that fades into the white is the petal. The petal helps attract bees and other pollinators to come and pollinate the flower. The three things you see in the middle, which also look like petals, are the stamen. They collect pollen and send it to the ovaries to produce the eggs. The things you see at the top there are the stem, and the stem helps hold up the flower. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed.